Record live to them.
You do, brother.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, everyone. Good morning, world. Good morning to all the beautiful people in the Wealth Secret Mindset Mentorship community. We want to say good morning and welcome to this wonderful edition of Wealth Secret Mindset class. Ladies and gentlemen, today's class, I'm super excited because it's been a long time coming. We have this very special co-host. I don't call him, he's not a guest, of course, you know, he's our in-house coach. He's been far away, doing things, impacting people in his own way. And we are excited to have him back on this program. But before we get started on this beautiful program, remember, this is a class that is set to do something in your life. What? To educate, empower you, and enrich you with all the necessary resources and information that will empower you to live, that will empower you mentally to live the very best of your life. Remember, not just only in 2022, but also, beyond 2022. So we are excited about what we're doing to reach out to communities, as we are also building up to have over 5,000 members in our community. And we're going to achieve that in this year, 2022. It's one of our major priority goals, and everybody can attest to that. We've been professing it. We've had over 5,000 views on our YouTube page. So congratulations to all of us. So we are getting towards having 10,000 views on our videos that we've had out there. So ladies and gentlemen, should in case you're driving, please don't drive, just listen, pay attention, as we want to have one of the very best, my co-host, our own in-house coach, the person of Coach Dan. He's not been around for a while, but he's been participating notwithstanding. It's been long we hear from him. And I'm excited to have him on this program to share with us one of the biggest teaching series ever, which is goal setting. On today's edition or today's teaching is going to be coming out with a different, dimension on how goal setting can impact your life. So I want you to pay attention and then listen, and also grab your notepad and pen to hear from our own in-house coach, the person of Coach Dan. Coach Dan, you have the floor now. And let's get it rolling, brother.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Folab, or Dr. Folabi Rada. Thank you so very much. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen in the house this morning. I'm super excited to be taking us through this class for today. For the benefit of those who probably are joining us for the very first time, my name is Coach Dan. I'm a co-host on this mentorship class. And the last couple of months, it's been an amazing privilege for me to have a platform where I can also share knowledge and then impart life. Okay, guys, so let's get down to business very quickly. We've been on the series of goal settings, all right? We've been on the series of goal settings. And one of the things I've come to realize about goal setting is this. It's not just about setting goals, but what are the tools that will enable you to achieving those goals, all right? Before now, we probably have set goals before, maybe previous years, we've been able to attempt to do some things whereby setting up goals. But then the question has been, how come we were not able to achieve all of our goals, all right? So one of the things I've got to find out, which is what we started the day before yesterday, is affirmation, positive affirmation. Now, guys, I'll be dwelling a little bit more on positive affirmations, all right? Daily positive affirmations towards achieving our goals. Because if rightly implemented, okay, if rightly done, you can be able to achieve any goal that you intend to achieve, guys. All right, so positive affirmation. Now, somebody be asking, okay, I mean, what is it more about? I remember Coach Afolabi started the other day telling us how important this is. So guys, I'll be dwelling a little bit more on that because I've come to realize that if you can get this foundation right, okay, we're going to have a seamless 2022 when it comes to achieving our goals, okay? Now, what is positive affirmation? It's very important. If you must achieve your goal in this year, 2022 and beyond, you should be able to understand how important this is, okay? Now, if you can get the positive affirmation right, how do you get your positive affirmation? What is positive affirmation, or what is affirmation, as it were? Now, according to one of my very mentor, Jack Canfield, all right, he said, and I quote, he said, affirmation holds a key to unlocking the law of attraction and creating the life of our dream. Affirmation holds a key, all right, as simple as that might sound. What is affirmation? The things you want to achieve, you stating them and reciting them daily. I remember in a Falabi's teaching, he did mention that we should repeat it 50 times in a day. I mean, you make it so simple that you can be reciting it. And I'm going to be showing us how important this is. And I'll be showing us how we can actually create a daily affirmation in line with our goals, so that by the time we begin to practice it, okay, you now start seeing that it becomes an habit. And before you know, you build the right mindset towards achieving your goals, all right? So affirmation are clear, positive statements that describe your goals in an already achieved manners, all right? Your affirmation these are clear, positive statements that describe our goals in as already achieved, okay? Now, for example, you could say maybe your goal is to achieve in this year 2022. One of your goals could be like for the first time being able to save or achieve 100 million naira, as it were. All right, let's say that's part of your goal, is to be able to achieve a specific amount of money. All right, now your affirmation could be very simple. Okay, now you could say something like, oh, I am so happy and grateful to be celebrating the fact that I reached my financial target of 100 million naira for this year. It could be as simple as that. And as simple as this might sound, it's very powerful. As simple as it might sound, it's very, very powerful, because what that does is that it's empowered your mental capacity towards seeing that the goals that you intend to achieve is already being achieved. Okay? So it's very powerful. When you imagine yourself completing a goal, your brain responds in the same way as if you've actually completed that goal. So affirmation are positive words that we create, that we say to ourselves every day, morning and evening, as much as we can. Now, for those that believe in vision board, all right, which is a system where you actually picture the things you want to achieve, you bring them in form of an image. Maybe your dream goal, one of your goals this year is to be able to buy your dream house. Can you have a physical picture of that house? All right, you stick it on your vision board, where you see it every day. You see it in the morning, you see it at noon, you see it as many times as possible. And as you're seeing those visions, as you're seeing those goals, you begin to make affirmation, all right, saying them to yourself like you've already achieved those goals already. Guys, this is very powerful. You must understand that one of the things that daily affirmation will do to us is it keeps us focused on our goal, and it will also eliminate stress, all right, which of course there are obstacles. Stress are one of the major obstacles in we achieving our goal. But you must also note that as much as we have daily affirmation, daily positive affirmation, there are also daily negative affirmation, which is what most of us do unconsciously. We get ourselves involved in daily negative affirmation unconsciously. Now, example of such could be that you want to go attend an interview, and then one thing that comes to your mind is, oh, what if I don't pass this interview? Now, you've already started affirming negative. Guess what? That is most likely what you're going to attract. So what we're trying to teach all this morning is you need to develop your mental prowess to a point where you begin to see all of your goals, all of your dreams, your aspirations for the year 2022 as being achieved. Be it your long-term goal, be it your short-term goal, as it were. Now, the daily positive affirmation works for both long-term and short-term goals, medium-term goals, even your daily goals. Your daily affirmation works because you must understand that our life is determined by our mental state of mind. And that is why this class is very important. You cannot achieve anything if you have not been able to achieve it mentally. You must be able to picture that achievement mentally first before it can come to reality. And that is what we're talking about, developing your mental capacity, your mental prowess. And that is one of the vital things that daily affirmation does. Now, my mentor said it this way, that daily affirmation are to the mind what exercise is to the body. Daily affirmation are to the mind and body. So you need to feed your mind with positivity. All right, you need to feed your mind with positive vibes as regards achieving your goals. All right, you need to keep feeding your mind. What are the things you tell yourself? You tell yourself you can do it. You keep telling yourself, I can actually achieve this thing. I can do it. You wake up in the morning, one of the things you focus on is, I can actually do this thing. What are your dreams for the day? What are the goals you intend to achieve? How do you build your mental capacity towards achieving that goals? All right. So, guys, that is what we'll be dwelling on, because you need to understand that if you can get this right, guys, achieving whatever goals you set for yourself this year will be so seamless. This is something we have tried over and over, and we're getting massive results. I can tell you this. All right. So if you can get this right, building up your affirmation, all right, understanding the importance of building a daily affirmation and practicing it consciously daily. Daily affirmation helps transform I can't into I can. A lot of times we always feel there are certain things we cannot achieve. You always feel that certain things are exclusive for a class of people. But guess what? If you keep telling yourself every day, now let me just break it down a little bit for us to have a clear understanding of what I'm trying to say. Now let's assume you have a child, and every day you keep speaking positive into the child's life. My son, you can do this, you can do that, you can achieve this, you can become the best in your class, all right? You can become the best in the society. You're a very brilliant child. You know, you're a brilliant child. I mean, you keep speaking all of these positive vibes into the life of that child. Guys, that child will grow up with so much confidence in himself because he knows that there are people that believe in him. Now, on the contrary, if there's a particular child that you keep speaking negative vibes to the child, oh, you coconut head, you don't know anything, you don't do this, all of those negative vibes, guess what? That kills the morale of that child. And that child grows up becoming so he doesn't have self-confidence in himself. He feels his self-worth is not there. So this is why to tell us how important affirmations are, all right, in we building the mental prowess that will help us achieving our goals for 2022. So the question now is, how do I develop this affirmation? How do I write this affirmation? I'm going to be taking an extract that I drew from one of my mentor, Jack Canfield. All right, he gave us 8 guidelines that we need if we must be able to write some guidelines, if we must be able to write some positive affirmation. What are the 8 simple guidelines that we need to follow? All right. Number one, because of time, you will start your affirmation with I am. Always remember this. You will start your affirmation with I am. It's very, very important. As simple as that word might be. I am so happy and grateful now. I am so happy and grateful now that I have. State what you want to achieve there. Oh, I have been able to turn my annual income into my monthly income. I am so happy and grateful now that I am. Now, why do you need to start with being grateful? Because being grateful, it activates a very strong positive vibes in us. So you always start with the word I am. All right, I am. All right, you're making affirmation for yourself. You have your goals. So how do you develop this affirmation that works in line with your goal? Start with I am. Whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, be it long-term goals, be it short-term goals, it's important that you develop a daily positive affirmation that will help drive energy to your mental powers so that you understand that you can always achieve this goal. So start with the word I am. The second thing you must understand when writing your daily affirmation is use the present tense, because you have to confess your affirmation as if you're already in it. You're already achieving it. I am so happy and grateful now that I've been able to hit my target, my financial target of 100 million naira. I'm so excited right now. All right. And when you're saying it, you say it with some excitement within you. You say it with some happiness within you. Now, this has a way for building confidence in you. Now, this has a way of empowering your brain towards propelling you to taking action in achieving that goal. So the first thing is you start with the word I am, and the second thing is use the present tense. Now, the third thing is that state your daily affirmation in the positive. All right, you must state it in the positive. Affirm what you want, said, not what you don't want. All right, what it simply means is that you cannot say, oh, I am so happy and grateful now that I want to stop drinking. All right, you must state it in the positive, what it is that you want. You don't need to state what you don't want. Oh, I want to stop smoking. I want to quit a particular habit. So you must always state it in the positive, what you have achieved. I've been able to overcome this. I am now this. Maybe your goal is to have one of the bestseller book. All right. You want to be an author of one of the bestseller book. Now your goal, oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so happy and grateful now. And I'm holding my book, which is, of course, one of the best-selling books in today's, or maybe in this year. All right. So you need to state your affirmation in positive way. All right. Now, again, also, number four, keep it brief. Your affirmation needs to be very brief so that you can easily memorize it and you can easily repeat it. Keep it brief. It doesn't have to be too bogus. Keep it very brief. Let it be something that you can easily memorize, something you can easily repeat over time, because it has to become a part of you. I mean, you wake up in the morning, after your devotions, you keep saying it to yourself. Like I mentioned, the vision board. For those that use the vision board, you go to the vision board, you keep telling those things to yourself. Now, guys, as simple as this might seem, it's very powerful. It's very, very powerful. What you say to yourself, it works. Okay, so keep it brief, and then you must make it to be specific. Don't just say my goal is to make a lot of money this year. Give a specific amount of money you want to attain, so that when you attain it, you know you'll be able to achieve your goal. Don't just wake up and say, oh, this year I want to make a lot of money. That's vague. Be precise. How much money do you think you really want to make this year? Give a figure to read. I had mine already. I know what I'm driving towards achieving the first 6 months of this year. In figures, I have it studied out, and I say to myself every day, because then you can do this. So, and the minute I keep saying that, guess what? It begins to attract ideas that I can actually add up to what I'm doing currently that will help me to achieving that. I keep saying it to myself every day. Guys, this thing works. It works. So make your goal to be what? Very, very specific. Your affirmation has to be specific. Nip it to the ball. All right? Make it very specific. Then, again, also, the sixth thing you must do in writing your affirmation, you have to include an action word ending with ing. All right? This allows you to express your affirmation as if you're experiencing it at the moment, achieving this. So you must include an action word that ends with ing. Okay? So this, of course, allows you to express your affirmation like something you're actually doing at the moment, something you're actually achieving at the moment, guys. Okay, so the other thing we need to do, which I want to quickly rush into because of time, is you must include at least one dynamic emotion or feeling words. Like I encourage people to always imagine themselves to be so happy. I'm grateful now. I am so happy right now. Now, this fuels up excitement in you. You can, of course, imagine the reaction you display when you are excited and the reaction you display when you're not excited. It's just like something happened and you're so excited about at the moment that particular thing happened. And the way you will react will be totally different from the way you react. Let's assume the thing that happened to you happened when you're not excited or when you're down emotionally. So when you're writing your affirmation words, always include the emotion, the happiness, you say it and you carry yourself in that manner so that you know that, well, I'm truly excited that this is happening to me right now. And then the last one, when it comes to writing affirmation is you make affirmation for yourself, not for others. Now, let me give an example. You cannot say, oh, I'm so happy and grateful now that my spouse has stopped drinking or my husband has stopped drinking, because you don't have what it takes to change other people's attitude. It is they that can change the attitude for themselves. Guys, let me say this very quickly. This affirmation works. It works. We've tried it several times. Just recently, that was last month when I was coming back, I was on my tour. Something happened at the airport. In fact, my transit visa could expire. My payment visa could expire when I was in Dubai. And I didn't know until I got to the airport and they checked. Now, guess what happened? Why that happened? It was saying, oh man, I'm going to be stranded because the airline refused to lift us, my friends, that oh, our visa is expired. But guess what? I keep saying to myself, God, you cannot be stranded. I keep making this affirmation to myself. You can't be stranded. You can't be stranded. Now, the more I say that to myself, guess what happened? It builds up some level of confidence in me and puts me in the right frame of mind so that I'm able to think through what I should do next. Now, I was able to overcome any form of depression at that point in time. Because what happened? I keep saying to myself, guy, you can't be stranded. You cannot be stranded. And guess what happened? I called my agent in Lagos. I was able to get a visa done in 6 hours, though I missed my first flight. But miraculously, guys, I was able to get out of that situation. And why? Because I keep affirming to myself, you can't be stranded. So whatever it is that you want to achieve this year, guys, the power is within you. You have the power, you have the capacity to achieve whatever goal you want to achieve. All you need to do is develop a daily affirmation, positive daily affirmation, and consciously say to yourself every day, consciously say to yourself every morning, every evening. If you need to get a picture, the picture of whatever your goals are, and put it on your vision board. So you go there in the morning, look at it, and be excited about it. Now, do this consciously. As you do this, guess what? It will attract what is called the law of attraction. You begin to attract them. The resources you need to achieving that goal, the people that you will need towards helping you achieve that goals, they will begin to come naturally. How it will come, guys, shouldn't be your focus. What you should focus on is how you need to develop your mental prowess, so that you keep saying this to yourself every day. And guess what? 2022 will be one of the best years for us. And I'm looking forward to you sharing your success story with us. I'm so excited to have you share your success story with us as you put all of these things that we teach in this class to practice. Thank you very much, guys. I hope I've been able to share some value for us this morning. Thank you so very much. Dr. Afolabi, over to you, please.
In fact, I just got so carried away by your story of how you were stranded at the airport. And I was just like, oh my God, like how the power of affirmation is able to prime your brain and then, show you the right way to be able to navigate through that horrible situation. And to me, it shows that, we are teaching, or we are experiencing everything we are teaching. right? It's not like we're just saying it, or it's just out of it's because we have passed through these things. It's because we have experienced these things. It's because we are already a living testimonial of these things, and that's why we're able to teach it. Coach Dan, powerful delivery, phenomenal presentation, great one. I'm excited. I couldn't have my notes because I have it recorded. So we're going to share this recording. I will go over it and I'm going to have my notes on it. What a way to start the morning. What a nugget. They're just coming out like, just like that arrow, just coming out. I hope you're able to catch it. I hope some of you are able to be, infected with this nugget this morning. And if you are not, you might just need to watch this video over again. So again, what a great morning, what a coach, what a teaching, powerful one, powerful delivery, and I'm excited. All right, guys, we've had it enough. It's been a beautiful morning. This is what we're teaching. It's a teaching series that started since last week on goal settings. We've beginning to show you how you can navigate and how you can start planning your goals, or how you start writing your goals down, and how this goal setting can help to influence and change your entire year, not just only 2022, even beyond 2022. Now, again, Coach Dan mentioned something. Some of us, we are not, the way we express our situation also matters too. And Coach Dan said it. Now, I'm going to put this straight up this way, just to add more to what Coach Dan just said. Some of us, some people will look at us and they can easily just, examine and identify that we are not right mentally. Ladies and gentlemen, is how you are thinking it. Even if you are not right mentally, because you have your facial expression in a way whereby to express what you're going through, it's not going to make the right people come into your life. It's not going to make the right help or destiny helper or favor to come to you. It doesn't matter. So even if you are downcasted, you need to tell yourself, I am lifting up. That's the way it is. I'm getting a brace up. That you need to start telling yourself. That's why some people will call me and say, when you talk to Afolabi, the first thing he will tell you is awesomeness. And to me, I'm excited because everything is awesomeness. It's beautiful. It's good. I'm excited to say, hey, how are you doing? Awesomeness, oh, great. I'm doing fantastic. Let that come out of you, because the way you express your feelings matters too. Don't think that people will pity you in your situation. And in this year, when you're setting your goals, that's one too you need to really hold on to. So just to add more to what Coach Dan said, powerful one there. Thank you, Coach Dan, for that reminder. All right, guys, we just passed our time. Again, on this program, we target just from 9 a.m. West African time to 9:20 a.m. every single day. We're giving you the best of nuggets, the best of teaching that we empower you mentally to live the very best of your life. And that's what we do at Wealth Secret Mindset Mentorship Class, all right? So we encourage you to be part of this daily podcast that runs from Monday to Friday, every single day. And we have been consistent. We are in already our 4th month of consistent broadcasting, Monday to Friday. You can see, with a lot of information, with a lot of resources that can actually help to transform you, to make you to become a better person. All right. So stay connected, stay tuned. Remember, on Saturday, 9 a.m., we are bringing goal setting to DSTV on Prime Plus. I think Prime Plus TV. Wow. More information is going to be disseminated. So yes, I'm excited, Coach Dan. They want us to really talk. So West Secret Mindset Mentorship is going places. We are going on the cable now. So we are excited, and that's one good thing. It's better way to study. Yeah, we told you guys, this is a class that the world, or many will see, and they will be impacted, and their life will transform. And that's how we get it started. So what you are doing, keep at it, be consistent at what you are doing, because somebody is watching somewhere. All right, that's it. All right, guys. So I think we've passed that time. So the video will be available any moment from now. We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube page. Don't just watch the video. Click on the bell button to subscribe so you can get this daily podcast, and then to also share with your friends, your neighbors, even your enemy. Share with them. Share with everybody around you. And then we hope by doing so, you are also impacting your world. Thank you, guys. We'll see you at the top. Remember what we say here. is that don't just count the day, let's make the day count.
count.
Tomorrow, we're going to be having our special guest, the founder of the 21st Century Woman. That's my beautiful wife. She's going to be here to also give us nugget more of Go Set It. So I'm excited about what God is doing. She's the founder of the 21st Century Woman Foundation. She's been empowering women over the last 3 years with that foundation, teaching them in the way of God on how to embrace and brace up their finances, and also to assist in what they do. All right. So I'm excited to have her on this program, and I know what it took me to be able to get her time. She's very busy, and and I celebrate her for what she's doing. So guys, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow, same time. Tomorrow will be the last day for the week, which is going to be, I think tomorrow is, it's going to be Friday. So same time, we're going to be here. Take care. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, Coach Dan, any parting word?
All right. No, like you said, it's going to go out there and make your day count. Don't just count the day.
Don't just count the day. Yeah, bye for now.
Bye for now.